pretty run down, and the seller owns it outright. So they just want to get rid of it, and they're like, okay, yeah, we can finance it. So, that's always one of these things we should ask every seller, hey, do you want to carry the note on this deal, right? Especially if they've owned for a long time and it worked out for this property.
It's what I like about real estate. It's about solutions, right? It's creating win-win for everyone in this sense. And for our listeners, guys, if you don't know what is seller financing, it's a financing property. The seller, instead of going through the bank, the seller becomes your bank. And they just finance, they become a note holder, like a bank, like mortgage. They become a note as a lender. Then the seller becomes a lender and a note holder for this property in the first position. And they just hold it, and the asset is collateral. So pretty much seller is safe with the property, right? Because he's like, he knows this property, he knows it's what you're trying to do, and you probably presented him business plans that you're trying to fix it, renovate, reposition, increase rents, and he's like, yeah, it's a no-brainer. And then they would be okay with holding this note, and you being there as a note holder, of course, liable for that particular property and note.
Yeah, absolutely right. So, and then typically what ends up happening is, right, you have that note for a few years, and then you create enough value and you refinance it with the bank, you pay off the seller, and you maybe even pay back some of your own money that you put into it. So I think we've refinanced that property twice now, and we've pulled out all our money and then some, right? So there's not like we have any money in the deal anymore. I mean, we still have debt on there, right? But we don't have any of our own capital in the deal anymore. So essentially that creates what we call infinite return because there's no there's no of my own cash in the deal anymore, right?